Hi guys, Lenka&Max, new video.
Today about salt.
Boring.
No, it's actually very interesting. Do you know which salt is the best?
Let me think. Road salt?
No, that's definitely not healthy. But let's have a look at the salts we use in the kitchen.
Okay.
But before we get to the salts, we would like to say that many of you watch us without subscribing, and it's a shame. So click the button and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything and it will help our channel.
Do it. Do it now.
Yeah. Do you think salt is not good for you because it increases blood pressure? It's not that simple. It's another myth, just like the information that margarine was better than butter.
And just like eggs and cholesterol.
Yeah, we were collecting information.
Oh, hold on. We?
Okay, I was collecting information for a long time to provide you with some facts, not just assumptions. In this video, we are comparing various types of salt, and at the end, I'm gonna tell you how it is with salt and blood pressure. The first salt I want to talk about is table salt. Table salt contains just two elements, sodium and chloride. Neither element occurs separately and free in nature, but are found bound together as the compound sodium chloride.
I said it would be boring.
But it's important! There are some other chemicals added to table salt, like anti-caking agents, and in some table salts there can be iodine or fluoride as well. Sea salt contains more trace minerals than table salt and is free of chemicals. It would be a perfect salt, much better than table salt, if the seas were clean. But with the current pollution, there are plastic particles and other contaminants in the seawater, so the sea salt is not clean.
Salt with plastic flavor.
Pink Himalayan salt is mined in the Himalaya in Pakistan, and it's very similar to sea salt, containing more trace minerals, not just sodium and chloride. But it's free of pollutants and it's considered better than sea salt.
Salt without plastic flavor.
Definitely. However, some articles and videos claim that selling pink Himalayan salt is just a hype, because it's much more expensive than the table salt. We bought Himalayan salt in Spain this year because we needed some salt, and as you know, I'm a nutrition freak.
Just a little bit.
So I can also tell you that the taste of the pink salt is a bit stronger, in the sense that you need less of it when you are adding it to your food.
Yes, I agree.
And the last salt I want to talk about is Celtic salt. Some people claim that Celtic salt is the healthiest salt ever. It is mined in Brittany, France, and it's supposed to have the lowest amount of sodium out of these four salts, while having the highest amount of calcium, magnesium, and iron. In this table, you can see the difference in the amount of trace minerals. However, the trace amounts of minerals are really insignificant. We do not consume salt to provide our body with minerals like calcium, magnesium, etc. Both Himalayan and Celtic salt are quite pricey, and it's up to you if you settle for the regular table salt or indulge in a healthier option. To me, it's worth it. I have to say there's also black salt, red salt and blue salt, but they are rather exotic and might be even more expensive.
I'd like to try the black one.
Now let's look at the question whether salt consumption increases blood pressure or not. If you have high blood pressure, lowering salt consumption is necessary, but just cutting down salt doesn't make you healthy. Salt is essential for us, and drinking a lot of water without replenishing the sodium in your body can seriously affect your health. The problem for our health is not the salt, but the food we consume salt with. If you eat salty chips or nuts, fried food with salt and other foods like that, then it's bad for you.
Is it?
Of course it is. But what if you have low blood pressure? And especially if you have low blood pressure and consume a lot of fruits and vegetables. Then you need to add salt to your diet. Adding salt to a vegetable salad or eggs is absolutely perfect, and you shouldn't be afraid of that. You can always use common sense.
I do.
Sometimes. If you crave salt, you probably need it. Yeah, and another thing. I've come across the information that table salt, being a highly processed salt, is bleached. I haven't found any evidence that would confirm that, and considering the fact sodium chloride is white, or actually transparent by nature, I'd say it's probably not bleached. However, I do not like the fact that there are other ingredients added to the salt, so it's not completely natural. That's why I prefer the Himalayan salt to table salt.
I agree with that, because I have to.
Yeah. We hope this information was useful for you. Tell us in the comments which salt you prefer and if you've ever tried the black or blue salt. Let us know if it's worth it.